including now the starter.
Ready, go.
So we're underway in this second heat of the men's coxless fours. A reminder of the lane order: Germany nearest the camera. There they are in lane 1. Next to them in 2, Great Britain. We've skipped them and gone to lane 3 to Australia. In 4, Estonia, we've skipped them, and then we saw the Netherlands in 5. Now we're back with Germany in lane 1. The Lucerne Regatta, which so often is a guide to form in the Olympic event. Well, we had 3 of the first 4 from Lucerne in this heat. The Australians who won, the Netherlands who were second, and Germany who were 4th. So it's a testing heat for Great Britain, Chris.
It's definitely a tough assignment for Britain here. It's a new British crew too, though the bones of it were in Lucerne. They didn't actually make the final. The Australians, the so-called Dream Machine, have not actually been as perfect this season so far as they have in the previous 2, but I think today they're going to be able to get well out in front. Pressure will certainly come from the Netherlands crew, who have a remarkably fast finish, and from the Germans, which contains 3 gold medalists from last year's Cox 4. It's one of those 3 that Britain must get past if it's to get to the semi-final direct.
That's the 500-metre mark, with the yellow vests of Australia going through in first place in this second heat of the men's coxless fours. Australia lead from Germany by about a length. The Netherlands in 3rd place, Great Britain in 4th, and Estonia in 5th. Only 4 seconds covering all 5 crews. The Germans, Armin Weirach in the bow, world champion gold in Cox 4s last year and in the 8 in 1990.
Got remarkable depth in this German team. So many winners from the past from both East and West Germany. The Australians, nearest us in the picture, have just slipped into that easy rhythm they have. A very, very fine coxless 4.
The Netherlands behind them. Had a lot of experience together, these 4, in the last few seasons. The second heat of the men's coxless 4s goes through the halfway mark. Just a reminder of the lane order: Germany in 1, that's nearest to the camera. Great Britain in 2. Australia, yellow vests, in the lead at the moment in 3. Estonia in 4, and the Netherlands in 5. The order at halfway: Australia, Germany, the Netherlands, Great Britain, and Estonia well out of it.
Great Britain's only a second behind the Netherlands, but the problem is the Netherlands are always very quick through the last quarter. British 4 has a lot of experience, stroked by Richard Stanhope, who actually stroked the British 8, won a silver medal in the 1980 Olympics. And behind him he's got 3 people who've had a great deal of experience in British crews over the past 5-6 years.
Australians out there in the lead in the heat of the day at Lake Banyoles. The sun now well above the horizon. The conditions much more testing at this time of the day than they are for the early starters. The Australians in lane 3 in the centre of the course go through the 1500-metre mark in this second heat of the men's coxless 4s with a comfortable advantage over the Germans, a couple of lengths. Netherlands in 3rd place, Great Britain still in touch in 4th, and the Estonians back in 5th place, but 3 go directly to the semi-final, and Great Britain are not out of it yet.
No, Great Britain are well in touch. but they're going to have to match the finishing speed of the Netherlands crew. They're not really going to make contact with the Australians, who are well out in front, and indeed the Germans, I think, probably are out of their reach as well. But they have rode well to this point. They're definitely in contention.
The world champions, meanwhile, in lane 3, serving notice that they intend to set some standards here. The Germans prepared to show that they'll be in contention too.
So I think the British have now decided to leave it for another day. They've certainly dropped the pace, but we can see that the Germans are making a go for it. Nearest the camera. Perhaps they can feel they're in touch with the Australians, and the Netherlands on the far side.
Australia then coming towards the finish, but there's no longer any serious racing going on, because the first 3 will go directly to the semi-finals, and there's no doubt that that will be Australia, who will be first, the Netherlands, who've come through fast, in second, and the Germans, who knew that 3rd place was good enough and who are content to paddle over the line. Great Britain and Estonia go to the repechage.